Well, Travis, you ready for another show?
Oh, you know I am. I've got an itchy
Yeah.
stylus finger.
Ah, close enough. They haven't invented a good writing glove yet.
Yeah, this rough cowhide drags across my tablet screen something fierce.
I had the visceral feeling from that.
Ooh yeah.
Well, how you guys been? I know we go through this
Pretty good.
pretty good.
I've been doing.
Been doing. I've been doing as well.
Happy Labor Day, y'all.
Yeah,
So we're all here to labor for you.
that's right. It's a labor of
the
something.
viewer.
Is this like a Hercules labor?
Yeah,
Some
I hope so. I really hope we're working towards something here.
It's certainly not out of love.
So we've got something to prove.
A labor of a step up from apathy, I guess.
Yeah. So,
Contempt?
No, that's a step down.
Oh, well, this is going to be an awkward meeting with HR.
your stairs are going the wrong way, friend.
I just woke up, so if I'm a little low energy, I'd say forgive me, but I'd much rather you blame Travis.
Well,
Ooh, well, I want to see you fucking move, Dakota.
See what I mean?
I think Travis is on the right track.
You always do.
I always do. And speaking of moving, we're moving right along.
Ah, just like the Muppets.
I just woke up and you already slammed out a drawing.
Hmm.
You just have something on your screen that I haven't seen.
Oh yeah, new character I'm going to be working on for a comic.
Cool. New comic?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing my own thing here shortly. It's going to be this guy and his partner who is yet to be drawn, so he will not be named.
Well, I'm going to call him Phony McAfee.
Yes, your virus software personified. Yep. Notice I didn't say antivirus.
Oh. Well, now I noticed, and I'm going to hold that against you.
Oh shit, there goes the second the second fucking act twist. God damn it.
Yep, it's coming.
Oh, it's already spoiled.
Sorry. You can act like it didn't happen.
Yeah, but the whole stream heard it, and we all know how they like to talk on Reddit.
It's true. Guys, join our Reddit.
Last time we said this, it manifested, so maybe we should kill this bit.
Okay, fine.
I think we're still well in the safe zone.
Yeah.
I was okay with jokingly having an OnlyFans. Reddit?
You hear that, true believers?
Believe this. Insert image of
Take to the Reddit forums.
And then insert image of man grabbing crotch.
So long as it's a cowboy.
Oh, true. Thematic man grabbing crotch.
I don't have a way to segue this. You guys want to get to the first prompt?
That's you practice.
Okay, how would you segue into the first prompt after talking about that?
I don't know. I mean, hold on. First off, let's start.
There's a lot of...
Yeah, there's a lot of directions you can go, like the direction of the hip thrust. But first, let's talk about what the first prompt is so I know how we transition.
There's a lot of... Is contrition a word?
Yes.
A lot of contrition, and we're gonna do contours.
Oh, my transition was going to be Aaron telling me what it is, but he refused to.
We're doing contours. Blind Contours?
Oh, see, look at that.
You know, shapes, but you can't see.
So you give me a beautiful picture of your favorite family member. They're gonna look like this.
You want a picture of
My favorite family member is Stewie Griffin.
who's your least favorite?
Meg.
Oh, original thought over here. Whoops, I accidentally hit emote only chat. Everybody ignore that. I was literally
Somebody's gonna lose their privileges.
just clicking off screen, and no, I don't think Aaron fucked up that bad yet.
No, not yet. Soon, though. Give me some time. So I've got your first image here. You guys, for anyone who doesn't know the prompt, they're looking at the image and they're not allowed to look at their canvas, their tablet.
Are you putting them in Discord, I
Yeah.
guess? Okay. So here, let me set up a folder, that way I can go and properly not cheat.
Yeah. I'm sending you a picture of
'Cause-
my family.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Let me find a good brush for this.
And I didn't even ask for consent. Hoo. There you go.
Memento. Alright, that should be good.
This is a joke. This is not. I did ask for consent.
God, you fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, hold on. Let me angle my computer so I can make sure I don't like peripheral. That's gonna be hard.
Just
I'm literally like
don't know how
using one hand as a visor. Like I've just got my right hand blocking everything to my left. So you tell me when.
I mean,
As long as Travis
you
is
have the
ready.
picture.
Give me 1 second, please.
Alright. Now, I know I'm everybody's favorite interactive chat guy, but I won't have chat open, I apologize. Also, emote only was on for like half a second,
How
Oigle.
could you?
Yeah, they had a lot to say. Alright, let's do
Okay.
it.
Oh, hold on. How much time are we doing before?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, how much time do you think it's going to take you?
Do we just want to Boy Scout this, Travis, and go done once we think we've done decent?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with that.
I also don't know what kind of Boy Scouts you went to.
Well, this is not a joke. We really shouldn't talk about that because it got really grim really fast.
Oh.
Yeah, 100% not a bit. So we maybe shouldn't push that one. Let's go on an honor system, we'll say, once we feel like we've done enough.
Sure.
Because are we just doing, like, just the silhouette outline?
Yeah, well, and when I've done this in the past, I've also tried to include some of the internal details, but, like, enough to tell what's going on. Like, I'm not saying draw the firing pin in every fucking, thumbnail, but, like, just, like, like, if you want to get the general idea of his shirt and sunglasses, shit like that.
Single stroke?
Yeah, it makes the most sense, you know, of course, excluding any time your computer decides to be a little bitch.
Alright, let's
Because
do
I'm
it.
surprised you guys didn't
Alright.
complain about the picture.
No, it's what fucking...
Nah, happy Memorial, Labor Day.
No, joke's ruined.
Yep. Okay.
Oops.
It's as dead as this franchise.
Let's
Start
get a
the
clean
timer.
take.
I'm starting the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. I'll let you
Let's remember all the work we did.
remember it all. Now, I'll let you guys, I'll show you guys the picture. Well, I might show you guys the picture when we're done. But you guys can guess who this iconic character is.
Oh, that's right. Chat won't know right away.
No. Chad has no idea. But get your guesses in, because it's coming.
I fear I am already so far off
No,
base.
this is good.
Oh yeah, I goofed this one real bad, guys.
No, it's good.
Have to get loose.
Getting loose with it. I like it.
Why am I going for the fucking like deltoids and pecs? I'm fucking stupid.
Uh-huh.
I'm either in the middle or on the far edge. I don't.
I can't give you any hints.
Oh, I don't think we discussed before this, but we are doing this blind, so we're not looking at our canvases.
We didn't
I
exactly
mentioned
explain
it.
what's going on.
I said that you guys are drawing your subject, but you can't look at your tablet or canvas.
All right.
I listed my pen. So
Okay.
Oh, holy shit!
Who do you think it is? Who's that Pokemon?
So funny thing, if I didn't try to draw the hand, I think I was okay. Although it would have looked like a thumb minion from Spy Kids.
You mean a thumb?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna save the image and overlay it on
sure,
mine.
yeah. That'll be.
Let me just
You
move
just don't want
that.
people to see yours anymore.
No. Well, that too, but God, what is it?
I think what we should do is copy in the original image underneath this layer and see how it lines up.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, that's
Mario
what I'm trying
Party.
to do.
Yeah.
Wait, can I just
Cut out that image, stretch that face.
Had I known.
I don't know what that's gonna paste, and I'm gonna. Oh wait, hold on. There's a copy image. Okay, and hey, so
It's good.
nailed it. First off,
I think Travis's is pretty good.
I got a tall head.
That's true.
I did the opposite on that front.
Got a problem, kid?
Damn, Travis.
So I'm missing a large chunk of his head up here, as you can see.
Yeah, he has some brain damage.
Like up there, it's just gone. This was supposed to be his hair. Let me change colors. This was supposed to be his hair. Funny thing is, I almost got the gun perfectly, as far as I'm concerned, and then I decided he has a fucking extendo fist.
Yep.
Yeah.
So fucking Stretch Armstrong deflated his neck to extend his hand, doing his best Monkey D. Luffy impression. And I actually kind of got close-ish with the Bandoiler thing. Kinda. I made that one a bit of a blob. But yeah, so here's actual image. Here's my depressed head version.
This one, my.
Hold on, did I even get that deltoid line right?
I'm gonna give you some points.
No, I did not.
Now, Travis.
Hey, I got the where the arm and the pec meets though, like right around there.
Yeah,
I got that.
you got
pretty
the
good.
energy in there.
Oh yeah, what's yours look like, Travis? I'm still off.
Oh, Travis actually did.
Oh,
like,
holy
really
shit.
Well.
Yeah, we had very different takes on this.
Yeah, I think I might need to, because like I can still see in my peripherals.
Okay.
Cheated.
Yeah,
So I might need to
What I'm hearing.
throw like a blanket up or
Yeah,
something.
I just put up my opposite
Go
hand.
ahead, make a blanket for it, Travis.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oigle, it's it's microwave memes, but come on. He just admitted to cheating. You don't have to dunk on me. Accidental cheating. Bastard on accident.
Yeah, he just.
Yeah, I mean, you're working off of. I'm working on a tablet monitor. You're working on a
pad,
separate
that's true.
tablet. Yeah.
So this inherently is a harder task for me, but yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, I haven't since the third episode. I've been using a tablet versus what Travis is using, where he's actually drawing on a screen, just because.
I need the handicap.
Well, that and the lovely makers of my tablet decided not to support anything anymore. So
you hear that? Is it Oogie?
Wiggle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Oogie Boogie.
No, Oogie is the tablet manufacturer.
They're pretty much dead anyway, so it's not like it's going to hurt their business. Also, I did some digging and discovered they basically just rebranded, but we won't dunk on that.
It sounds like we already did, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, we're just kicking the corpse at this point, and that's just not the same satisfaction. I didn't do nothing, you did enough. Alright, I'm gonna take my fucking wannabe Pokemon / Digimon and just gone.
Well, I got you another wannabe Pokemon / Digimon.
Oh, good. So Travis is taking purely a contour approach, which, is kind of the challenge we discussed. I was trying to get the inside details.
This one's gonna be weird.
Yeah. I am not a tablet company, but I'll take it out on you nonetheless.
I don't know.
Yet. You're not a tablet company
you
yet.
could start a new tablet company called Oigle.
Alright, since we're doing honor system, I'm just going to start the second I see
Travis,
it.
you got Dakota, you got 2 points for that. Travis, I was going to give you a 5, but then I heard you cheated. So I'm giving you 6.
I didn't cheat.
Okay, it's up.
See, it's reasons like this, I never give a shit about your scoring. I just who's lined it.
It's the Wild
It's
West.
It's always been whose line.
It's the Wild West. You're going to get points for cheating.
Oh, really?
I mean, at least in that case.
Ain't no laws.
Okay.
Hey there, Chatland. Do you know what character this is?
It looks like what's the guy's name in fucking My Hero? The billion guy.
Oh my.
No. The guy that can swim through objects. Mirio?
Tintin.
Mirio? What the fuck is his name?
Done.
Oh, Travis is done.
I see it now. No, that I can look at it.
It looks like an anime pro tag.
There you go. Woo.
Okay, you guys can look at each other's now.
Someone's is a lot better.
Yeah.
I won't say who.
Weird how that works.
Who am I to judge?
Yeah, mine lines up a little well, I'm not gonna lie.
Almost as if.
He's like the Vault Boys. Oh yeah, Mirio. He's like the Vault Boys.
He does really give off Vault Boy vibes.
If I modify my image a little bit, I think I'm.
You're still what kind of looks like Axel from Kingdom Hearts if he got stung by a bee. And I'm into it.
Axel after wandering through the wrong department store in a mall.
So did you just straight up just outline the image, Dakota?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Oh, he admits it.
Well, sure. That's how this works, apparently.
I gotta give you more points for at least admitting when you were wrong. Now you're up to 3.
This game is stupid.
Well, Travis, you're up to 9, so...
I like this game again. I only like a game if I'm winning.
Yeah, it's like Monopoly.
Oh, boy, you must like every episode.
Ha ha ha, I do! That's why I keep coming back.
Gives him that ego boost.
Chibi Phoenix Wright. God, it kind of does look like if Phoenix Wright was a bird.
What's this bird from?
The Witcher.
Ah.
Really? I would not have guessed that.
All right, the next prompt is up.
Oh, good. We know how this is gonna go.
Dakota's gonna cry a whole lot.
And
No, it's only been a moderate amount. You know, just about as much as anyone else who's getting cheated.
Dakota, you're up to -3.
All
Come
right.
on.
I'm drawing.
Excuse me. I don't know if that came through the mic. Also, good choice on this one.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, this is a really good silhouette.
Hold on. Why isn't my... There we go. Okay, I had to make sure my brush was
I
actually
lost my
working.
place. Oh no.
You're okay. He's just got a bit of a thick neck.
Just gonna...
He's been working out.
And I mean... Yeah.
Fuck. I can tell from where I'm at on my pad I've run out of room, so he's not getting his full leg.
Ooh yeah, and time.
Oh, I looked away. I don't know when he got melted, but... Oh, I see what...
When you weren't looking.
Apparently.
By your own admission.
Okay, so...
Like, I saw you going on the second ear, and I looked away to go look up a new one, and then I went back. I don't know if you...
That's what
you've
happens
looked
when
at
you
it.
try to do these things right.
Who's that Pokemon,
Yeah,
chat?
who's that Pokemon?
I think that's all I'm... Oh, wait, dude. No, I'm just...
Any idea, guys? Who they've drawn?
Yeah, goddamn it. I knew I ran out of space.
We'll be right back after these ads.
3-minute ad, longer than the contour.
No, I can't transform my Molotov.
If you think you know who it is, say it in chat. Bingo! Oigel's got it.
Calm down, Dora.
Oh, Tora and her famous phrase, bingo.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not the one who localized it. Okay, so... I was a little off-center, because I knew I ran out of room. But some of it's not so bad here.
Ah.
I didn't make him as dynamic as I should have.
I dented in his mouth a little, but the spirit's still there. The 4-year-old with crayon spirit.
Yeah, I like this one. It makes me feel better about if I ever drew.
Just start with the entire outline and go from there.
Kind of wish Travis and I coordinated to do one ungodly well just to spite you know.
One just full-on cheating masterpiece.
Can you turn your... Oh, never mind. You just did.
Do you guys want another?
Yeah.
I need do one or two more, yeah. Let me make sure I got... Here we go.
Ooh. I see your train of thought here.
Yeah. Some platformers, some games.
Also just, like, design-wise.
True. Well, platformers...
Also, I love this outfit.
I do too. It's so great. Platformers have to have really good character designs, otherwise they're not going to work.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've already given it away a little bit with platformers, but, you know.
Want to be immersed in that world, and this game did that so well.
Chat, if you ever figure out who you think it is, say. And I will tell you if you're right. Ooh, I've got a good one. I was going to do a joke one and make you guys draw a big Chungus.
The dead meme, bruh.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get danker memes.
All right. I finally did one that's all right. I'll wait for Travis to finish.
Oh, okay.
What? What's wrong with that? I was literally just meant that in the sense of until I throw the image up. I'm not understanding what you're taking spite from for that.
I never once threw you under the bus when I finished first every time.
No, that was more of I'm not going to reveal who it is until you're done. That's all.
If they can't tell from my drawing, I think they
Need to get new eyes.
must be. And they can, because I'm a genius.
My god, those points to ego ratio are hyper-inflated.
A genius and a savant. Let us not forget. You're right, Oegle.
Yeah.
You got it.
I only did the upper half because I'm in landscape sizing, so.
His name starts with a D. Is that?
Yeah, mine's pretty much like 1-to-1.
So.
Blanket Fort has only helped me.
I think it'd be really cool if they somehow did like a blind contour world, like this, like rough, sketchy look.
Yeah,
It'd be hellish to try to actually make. That chat is
like
too small. I'll have to fix that later. I'm just gonna turn it off. Sorry, chat. No representation for you. So I can get that fixed.
I really like his definitely not broken hand I gave him.
It's good.
Oh yeah, mine is swollen, broken.
Well, and the bees are out in force
Kind
today.
of looks like board colors coming out of his back. It has like a weird growth.
Yeah. Since I didn't give him like his actual eyes and just the goggles, he just looks like even more cartoony.
Dakota, I'll put you up to 6. Remember, you were at -3.
Oh, that is quite a jump. Yeah.
Travis, pull that sucker back up. I gotta peep it one more time.
Oh yeah. Let's
Okay, I do see an issue. You did say you were gonna do something for every prompt tonight. Just keep that in mind. I'll bump you up to 11.
Call back to stuff that only we know about.
If you were part of the 10 pages,
Can you not see it?
Oh. Okay, I do. I do.
I'm gonna argue for a good faith DACA point for that one.
Are you trying to cheat me, Travisor? The sheriff?
No.
Okay. Gotcha. One more.
It's even got a little discharge.
Oh.
God damn it.
All right.
Yep.
Jesus
All right,
Christ.
guys. Whenever you get it.
Oh.
I'm so glad this is here.
Yeah.
I thought, what's a weird silhouette? There we go.
Shit. That one's a little off, but oh well.
It's not Santa. I don't know if you'll know this one, Oigle, but you might. You'll surprise me if you do.
I can already tell just where I'm at on my tablet. I fucked up.
Oh shit. Yeah. I'm not getting the legs in there.
Well, I gotta go trail back and. Oof.
Oof.
I cocked this one up pretty bad, fellas.
Let's just say it's not your best of the night.
Yeah, I know exactly where I messed up too.
honestly.
Oh god, my hands were very far off in size.
Yeah. But you got the motion right.
That part I did. If I just like enlarged the arms, it would be super.
Try to deviate from my normal.
Oh yeah, what's Travis? I haven't seen.
It's nothing worth
Work
looking
in
at.
progress.
Yeah. We have very different approaches to it because you try single line, which I think if I did that I'd be fucked. I backtrack a lot.
Oh, see, I don't think I could backtrack and remember where I'm at on my screen.
Yeah,
That's what happened here.
I think the only reason I know how to do it is because of one of my previous teachers would have us do that all the time with figure drawing.
Yours, like, I could tell who it is from yours.
You sure? Because it could just look like, he's kind of like a Dorito chip with, 2 vibrators on each side.
Yeah, that's the character.
Oh, Dorito vibrator.
What do you think Oda got the inspiration for?
He is a pervert.
Tai Hen. Tai Hen hentai.
You've already said Oda, so
he already showed it.
It's kind of in there.
What's the second one? Oh yeah. Nope, he's abandoned us already.
Like he gives us a prompt to work on while he leaves.
He's writing his segues for the next part. That seems to be his obsession today.
Did you say writing his segues?
Writing his segues.
Did he get a Segway? And he's just taking it out for a spin?
You take this however you want. Oh, are we doing another one?
Yeah.
Well, my bad. Let me get that folder back. I'm going for lightning round on this once I get my brush working. There we go. I shouldn't have gone for the teeth.
Yeah, the teeth muddied it a little.
Whatever. Better to try than not. I also, once again...
I'm not drawing anything, it turns out. Uh-oh. I accidentally hit the side button on my pen, and
I was about...
color selected white, so here's what we're gonna do.
Make the canvas.
We're gonna see how I did, everybody.
You know, that's actually a great idea. You guys can, you
can
avoid looking at it, basically, by just making it white, and then you don't really know what you're drawing still.
Alright, I've already shown the monstrosity. Nice save, though, Travis.
Oh my god, he's transforming.
Save.
You made extra art in this challenge, Travis. I'll give you an extra point for, I think it's a really cool idea to do reversed colors.
Yeah, I did it on purpose. So I could prove I'm not cheating.
Dakota, you're in the lead now, buddy. You actually got that, like, pretty spot on. Aside from the teeth.
Yeah. God, it would have been more or less if I didn't go for the teeth.
It would have been better.
Yeah, well, live and learn. I'm having just a lot of fun transitioning it.
He's transforming, like I said.
I just dropped his foot long, and this is a cursed episode.
This whole thing.
The whole thing, that did it. That was the final incantation. It is
Be
done.
sure to save these in case we ever want to somehow come back to them.
Oh yeah, we'll touch them
What?
up. We'll fix them in
We
post.
can do a show taking this art and making it good.
So we just draw the thing as it's supposed to
Well, you
be.
can't.
I was
This
about
time,
to say,
this time you
most of
can't
them
look at the subject,
close
and you
enough
just
for that.
gotta look at your picture and draw what it's supposed to be.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Nothing.
what?
Let's just move on.
Oh, you were suggesting for
The
like
next, the
no reference, take our contour drawing and make it a thing.
I thought
Okay.
you were throwing a curveball
No.
at us in
Yeah,
the final round here.
I was like, this was the curveball, Aaron.
yeah, that
Stop.
was the curveball.
We're already
I have nothing
sad.
more. And it's about time we go to the next one anyway. Good job, fellas.
Thank
Do you
you.
want to go on break or just move on?
I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sweet. Switching art styles to an Art Deco look, we're having the two boys today draw some Paper Mario. How,
Oigle, that's what I already do.
how they interpret that, it's up to them, because this one's gonna be weird. I've got 30 on the clock. So once you guys give me the go ahead, I'm gonna go. Never mind. 3, 2, 1, go. Aha. Yeah, I know.
All right, let's do it.
I know. I had to pull a joke on you before you pulled a joke on me.
Art Deco Paper Mario. Boy, this would certainly be an opportune time to Google Paper Mario.
You were supposed to prepare.
Yeah, but I forgot about this one.
I mean, you could.
You had every opportunity.
I mean, you can even do
yeah,
it like
fine.
a poster or whatever if that makes it easier for you.
I
Instead of,
just
like a standard picture.
So the prompt is Art Deco Paper Mario. There's no other restrictions.
I figured it was hard enough.
Thank you. Okay. We're gonna do my usual and try dumb things very, very abruptly.
What are you doing?
We're trying things out. I don't know if they're gonna work.
And Paper Mario has like dynamite character design.
It really does.
I only ever played a 1,000-Year Door.
Not even the original?
No, actually. Never owned it. And then a friend of mine had a 1,000-Year Door growing up, and it was one of those games we just kind of ran through together.
It's really good. I don't know which I like more, the first or the second.
I'll have to emulate it one of these days, and I mean, I know it won't be the same because I don't have a still forming brain, I guess.
I think it'll still be good. I think they still
Yeah.
if you have the Better Switch version, the not Better Switch, the Better Switch Online, whatever the Nintendo Online Pro or whatever the fuck it's called, um, they have it on the N64 games.
Oh shit! I'll check that out. I'm actually somebody uh lumped me into their
Oh, cool.
plan.
Yeah. So you can play it that way.
I'll have to give that a go and bide my time till Splatoon 3 comes out. 'Cause that's my next big Switch game.
My next.
I found out the. Oh, sorry. Go
Oh
ahead.
no, you go because I know what I'm gonna remember what I was gonna say.
Fair, and I have the memory of Goldfish. I was just gonna say the game I'm excited for. I know is delayed indefinitely, which isn't like horribly long. It's just it was gonna be next month.
What?
Uh, Marvel Midnight Suns, like the XCOM Marvel game, basically.
Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't seen anything since they first announced it. But that sounds pretty cool. The next game I'm excited for is Bayonetta 3.
Ooh, when does that drop?
October. I think it's like October 25th or something, right near Halloween.
Good time
Yeah.
for it. But also, like, they're just dropping big titles every
Yeah, they
month.
are. It's finally.
After, I guess, kind of a dry spell, either that or a spell I didn't really pay attention to.
Yeah, well, they kept delaying games, and so the start of COVID, I guess now 2 years later, things are starting to catch up.
Ah,
I don't know.
because in November is the new Pokemon game, and honestly, like, it's been the first time in a long time I've been excited for a Pokemon game.
I was excited for the other ones, but I'm excited for this one too. The next Monkey Island comes out in September. So I guess this month,
That's right. Isn't that next
the
week?
19th.
Okay, so wait. Today is 2 weeks from now.
On international, because international waters. Talk like a pirate day.
Haha. That was such a good choice
Yeah, they could not have come up with a
on their
better
part.
release date for that game.
All right, I'm so quiet. I'm hyper focused on getting this design work down.
I understand.
I get it. I'm trying to. That doesn't work. I think I'm investing too much thought into this character design, but if I don't got that, what else do I have?
It's okay. Dakota's been focusing on a different aspect of it.
Not the time to be saving recovery information. Clip.
It's just trying to give you a handicap.
Yeah, it's not like I need any extras. Ah!
I like the bottom color you have going. I don't want to say much. The reddish.
Oh,
yeah.
this. Yeah. That's too harsh.
Something I really liked in Paper Mario, I think Thousand Year Door did this. It was on like a stage, and you had like an audience. And depending,
Do the other ones not do that?
maybe the first one did, but they eventually went away with it, and then Origami King or whatever the fuck it's called, sort of brought it back. You have an audience, but it's a little different. It's all the people.
I mean, it's kind of a weird, esoteric theme element to have in the first place, but I don't know, like I never questioned it and it worked really well.
Okay. No. Bad.
Get to work here. Let's see.
Chungus dropped his foot long. I missed Oigle saying that.
Oh yeah, that's when I said it was cursed. Oop, wrong brush. Oh, interesting. Okay, sorry. Learned some nuances with the functions
Yeah, that
here.
was weird.
Yeah, I figured out basically some ways to cheat the shift straight edge thing. Which is,
Cheating. It's a good thing we decided we're okay with that.
listen, this is Clip's doing, not mine. Okay, it's actually gonna
You're
be.
in Clip today?
Oh. Yeah. I was only in Photoshop the most recent Schoolhouse.
Is that just to teach?
Yeah, it's just easier with certain things.
Speaking of everybody, keep an eye on that YouTube for a new Schoolhouse coming out probably this week.
A location from Paper Mario counts, right?
Sure. I gave no restrictions. I've been playing a game called Hard Space Shipbreaker.
I love that game.
Cool. You play as a ship decommissioner. So like you rip it apart and it's in space, so you're in like 0G and have to deal with that. And you have like a laser cutter and like a gravity gun. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. Is it like a kind of a chill simulator?
It's kind of
or...
one of those job sim type games.
With an incredibly hostile capitalism sucks narrative. And I love it.
Whenever you sign on to be a shipbreaker, the company clones you so that whenever you die, it's just a new clone, and they charge you for the initial cloning and then for every clone. And you're in like millions of dollars in debt for the company just to work for them. Like you rent all of your equipment, and
but you're lucky just to have a job.
And they'll tell you this. It's very hostile. It's very good.
Deep Rock does that too.
Yes.
Like you have to pay for all your resupplies and everything because you have to make it worth the company's while for you to be down there working for them. And if you're not, like it's much too expensive to retrieve your bodies.
They just say like your oxygen's running low. Lynx would like to remind you that a lack of oxygen is a bad way to meet work quotas.
Is it there's some other ridiculous shit too. The list of expenses when you first start that game are the funniest thing to look at.
I have to look at them again because my eyes sort of glossed over.
Oh, there's some wonderful hidden gems in there.
It's just like, that's a lot of words and numbers. And a lot of debt. Woohoo.
Wahoo!
Weehaw.
I only said that because I'm actively drawing Mario right now.
You guys got 17 left.
Oh, thank you. I was about to ask.
Also, I don't know if you're still there, but hi, Gothic Bay. I saw you earlier.
Calling out lurkers, how could
And
you?
Grit. They were here as well. Yeah, I'll call it lurkers. I'm not telling them to, like, say anything.
That's fine.
I'm just saying hi.
I'd do it too.
Is there an AEW event going on today?
I think there was one yesterday.
Ah, okay.
There was a pay-per-view this weekend. It was either yesterday or Saturday.
Gotcha.
Sadly, I was busy, so I have not watched it.
Oh, yes, because I think that's if it were going on today, that would be where Axum's at.
Maybe he's watching Raw.
Now, if it's not a pay-per-view, he has no excuses.
I don't know if you heard, but Vince McMahon is no longer in charge.
Somebody wrestle him for
Man,
the title?
I wish. There was a couple, either I don't know how large of money, but large amounts of money, put towards some scandal settlements, and Vince sort of was like, "I'm gonna take a backseat while this is happening."
Huh.
So now Triple H is in charge of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Triple H and I would imagine Stephanie. So he's already brought back a bunch of people that were released. I was gonna say fired, but that's not their terminology.
You don't have to use their
It's true.
terminology.
They're wrestlers. They're not superstars.
The corpo jargon.
Yeah, he brought back a bunch of people that people really liked. I know like Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
So they brought him back for NXT.
That's cool.
Yeah, it makes me tempted to watch again. Because I don't know, I
don't watch as much as I'd like to, as is.
There's a lot to watch, especially if you're interested in more than one promotion.
I'll catch snippets and clips on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, a good way to try to get back into it is just jumping into a pay-per-view, like the most recent one or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's where all the big storylines build up to anyway.
I can stop being silent. I have finally done a cone. I think.
Soon.
A cone of anti-silence?
Yeah, I finally finished my warding spell.
I realized while watching Dimension 20 how strong the spell Silence could be in terms of spellcasters.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know if the sound needs to be, I guess, with verbal spells, is it the sound that does it, or the motion?
Somatic is the motion.
Well, I was thinking that's more of like...
Yeah, silence disables any spells that require a verbal component.
Most of them, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Dude, that could be really strong if you're ever fighting a big bad sorcerer, and it's not an expensive spell.
Not at all.
One time, we assaulted these slaver. They had a ship, and we assaulted it with the spell of silence, and just fucking assassinated everyone on the ship. It was
that's
so
cool.
dope.
I got to play some D&D last night.
Hell yeah.
Or night before, rather. But man, it felt good to get back in that saddle. Because I haven't
And
been able to play as regularly as I would like.
Thankfully, I get to just about every week.
maybe that's why Aaron seems happier than we are.
Well, I also got my med card, so that helped.
All right, I think I gotta call this part for now.
Congrats on your med
Thank
card, though.
Feels good. What are you doing with that chunk, Dakota?
You shall see. It'll become very
Are
obvious
you
very
cutting it
soon.
in half and mirroring the whole thing? Okay.
Yep. I just gotta get this little tower
Yeah.
right.
And then you'll have to flip the flag.
Nope. I'm just gonna delete it on the mirrored copy. I'm just making sure it lines up now, so it's not looking wrong later. Whoops. Why am I on that? Oh,
Got
that's
about
why.
10 minutes.
I think I can cheese this in that time.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking too.
This long weekend has me feeling that every weekend should be this long.
It'd be nice.
I would totally work slightly longer shifts to have an extra day off.
Oh, I love 4-day work
Like,
weeks.
I'm already at work for 9 to 10 hours. What's 12?
Yeah, like, I would have disagreed with you maybe even a few months ago, but now I think I'm in that camp. Like, if I could get away working 4 10s at my job, I think I'd start doing it. If I could get away not working at my job, I'd certainly do it, but I got those working for the weekend blues.
Well, I'm sorry your weekend's almost over.
Oh.
Luckily, it's only a 4-day
That's true.
week. It's just 4 days I have to get through.
Easy. Relatively. Doable.
Yeah, hopefully it's an easy
Hopefully.
week.
Aside from it being the weekend, do you have anything you're looking forward to?
Fox v Shazam's coming in October. Yeah. I was thinking about going to a Descendants show, but post-COVID, like the pageant and all their subsequent properties have gotten pretty outrageous.
Oh, yeah?
With ticket prices. And so normally like a pageant show would be $30, but now Del Mar Hall, which is their smaller venue, is expecting $40 a ticket. And that's the line.
Yeah, that's a bit much, especially when nothing inside's gonna be cheaper.
Oh yeah. Like I think 30 was about my cap, but also just there are so many shows and so many things I want to do that having to pick and choose, I don't know, it's just I really have to map out my show schedule. Which, I mean, it's a good problem to have for sure, because it means artists aren't afraid to come to St. Louis anymore. Because that was certainly a problem previously, like back when 2720 Cherokee was a big venue. A bunch of musicians kept getting robbed outside of there, and so there was honestly like the reason a lot of musicians would come to Chicago and call it a day and not even bother with St. Louis is because of that. Like St. Louis is pretty much blacklisted in the music scene.
It sucks.
I always wondered why that was when bands I was interested in never showed up.
Bands you were interested in specifically, because it was those scenes like I think it was a hardcore band that got held up that really caused a big stir.
Yeah, because it was definitely a hard cutoff of suddenly people aren't coming anymore, so that makes sense. Why are you not? Because you're not the foreground color.
Sorry, what?
I was trying to figure out why something wasn't working
Yeah.
the way it should.
Got about 5 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
I can give you a bit longer if you think it needs a bit more.
Nah, just let it ride. Let's say I knew what the time limit was. I could have just managed it better. Change that.
Yeah, having a time limit it's definitely like reframe my focus when drawing.
Yeah, I think that's one struggle you really had with the show that I luckily didn't, just because I was used to it already from
Having
school.
deadlines.
Yeah, well, that too. I was gonna say the school is actually tougher than deadlines, which, God, that should tell you a thing or two. But yeah, both are applicable. Okay. Ooh, this is one that took a little more brain power.
Copying the effect?
No, it just the prompt
Oh,
in
okay.
general.
It's good that it made you push yourself a little.
Hate it.
Yeah, I know. Well, the other one was... You got what you expected, you know?
Oh yeah.
See if I can do this in time.
Not to rush it, Travis. You got about 3. I'll let you...
That's what I was doing wrong. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to do that. And
That fucking
I
one
saw
pixel
that.
line off. All right.
I don't know if I should say anything.
Oh, about that you mean?
What?
Oh, I thought you were talking about how my it wasn't centered.
No, it's something else.
Oh,
Yes.
what, the flags? No, I like them better going
Okay.
inward like that. Kind of points towards the center,
Yeah.
like everything else, so I kind of like the flow. To be fair, I did only see that just a minute ago. Do I want this to be a
Again,
different color?
not a big deal. That definitely helped Travis.
Oh yeah, I'm cheesing in to get this last bit filled out.
All right.
Just gotta use the right tool though.
Never. Who made the lasso tool for Clip Studio? Ian, you thought you should charge for this program?
Oh, there's no thought.
They just
Yeah.
are.
And soon to be more.
There's also Yep. What's that timer looking like?
30 seconds.
Oh, really?
Jeepers creepers.
You mind if I finish the selection since
do
I'm just
whatever,
filling
yeah.
it?
Travis is drawing a basketball.
Yeah.
Common art.
Basketball is notably the sport of Art
Very much.
Deco.
It came about during the time.
Really?
I have no fucking idea. Probably not.
You're all fucking liars.
No,
No.
we're just misinformed, Dakota.
I think what I'm saying is right.
And if you heard anything to the contrary, you're wrong because I don't like being confronted.
Oof. All right, sorry.
No, not the NBA. When was fucking basketball made?
When was
Something with-
When did the NBA happen?
Peach baskets or something? I don't know.
Fruits Basket? That's an anime, Travis.
1891 is when I'm seeing.
Kyra could tell us about Fruits Basket.
Not, never seen it.
I honestly wasn't even sure if that was the name when I said it. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this.
Nice.
Oops. We'll save it later.
You save it now.
I do love Art Deco, though, so this is a fun challenge. Maybe tweak this
Go ahead.
until I hear Travis is ready.
Eh, fuck it. Fuck it is equivalent to I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Let me save my thing real quick. What show number is
No
this?
idea.
No, I haven't been keeping track. I've just been dating them.
Apparently it is
Wow.
20. Yeah, I know you date them, so I never bothered.
Yeah, the show is my one true love.
Wow. That's cute. Alright.
Are you keeping it white?
Yeah, I'm not happy with the background, but
Well, here, we'll combine my background and your characters.
You guys doing a shared prompt now?
I mean, Travis, do we want to do that?
I'm not set up for this.
yeah.
Combine them away. However you guys are going to do that.
Easy peasy. I just do one of these.
I was hoping you would just take it away.
I got you, Dakota.
He learned this from me. From me being a bastard, but
Are you just snipping tool Dakota's piece?
no, he screenshot it and he's gonna superimpose it on the background. I'm assuming.
Oh, I want you to superimpose it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me.
That way I could do it as a
Oh, that
transparent.
makes sense. He's got you there.
No, just Control C, Control V.
Right.
Or
I mean,
whatever the
you know
Mac
that
commands are.
command, but you know that transparency is going to just show up as the checkerboard on mine, right?
No, not if you look in the Discord. You fucking doofus.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now fix
yeah.
it. Now fix it.
Oops.
You can
Oops.
fix it.
I can, but I just want Travis to know. I did what he told me. Thank God I know what I'm doing with this program. Get out of here, white.
Wow.
Why
I
did
have
it?
no idea.
It converted everything.
I know what I'm doing with this program.
God, if I was sent the proper file, it would have been
Blaming
easy.
your tools.
It's PNG, baby. What you want?
I literally popped it in here, and it had the background, Travis. I don't know what to tell you.
It doesn't in Discord.
It's true. I'm seeing the checkerboard on his.
All right. Listen, I followed your directions to a T. You told me to Control C, Control V, and that's what I did.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't use a Mac, so things are a lot simpler.
No object to transform. No, it's right here, computer. Thank you.
This is the most, there's the most friction in a collaboration I think there's ever been. We're basically Metallica.
Do Metallica not get along?
Yeah.
Oh
God, they've got some famous stories of how little they got along. Well, there you go. There's our collaboration.
I wasn't sure, honestly, Travis, how I was feeling about yours, but then you changed the colors, and it really worked.
Cool.
And then here's just mine.
Oh, you knocked yours out. I have like 2 personal complaints, and that's just my.
One's the flags.
Flags, and then the darker gold half square or half rectangles on the bottom. I just don't like that the line going up and down is right next to the line, the white line going up and down. I guess I don't like that square or something. Maybe if it was smaller. But like I said, that's just my personal. I don't think.
No, Dakota, you did a good job. You actually budgeted your time wisely.
I did need extra time to fill. So you're talking about that, Aaron?
Yes, and on the left.
No, you only get one.
Well, you mirrored it, so I'm just gonna mirror my option.
There we go. Good argument, by the way.
Thank you. Now, do you like that more?
Let me.
Because, like I said, that's just my personal take on it.
I do. I think it works better only in the top. Yeah, good call.
Thank you. My cat turned on my fucking PS5.
Well, the cat wants the game.
Not right now, bud.
All right. I mean, I love Art Deco. I mean, we can do literally a whole day of Art Nouveau.
We can see if it fits in the budget.
Yeah, but I mean, it would have to be like a fucking show long prompt because Art Nouveau's intensive.
And probably even coming in with either a rough or an idea.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you having fun? Okay, good.
Absolutely. Bye. Deleted.
Dakota, how many points do you think you deserve for that one? Give me an offer.
For clarity, are we doing it with conjoined or just mine? Okay, it was 30-minute prompt. I think just doubling it at another 15 is fair.
You know, I was gonna do 10, So I'll meet you halfway.
Oh, okay. That works. I think reducing a little is also fair, because full disclosure, I have done Art Deco stuff before.
Travis, what about you? What do you think?
I think a cool 6 points.
Okay.
It's about how I feel with it.
I mean, you were honest. I'll give you an extra. We like cheating, and
You
we
get
like
one for each
honesty
foot?
here.
God, what a combo we are. Honor
Which-
among thieves. Except thieves make money.
Yeah, not yet.
Not that wasn't meant
Oh.
as a shot, but it kind of felt like it. I didn't mean it that way.
Are you guys good for
All
a
right.
third, or do you want to adjourn for a couple minutes?
I would love
okay.
to take a break.
Yeah, I need to
Okay,
grab
we'll
some
be
water.
right back. welcome back, guys. 10 paces. These fine guys are either hydrated or less hydrated. I didn't ask. And
I
maybe
have
both.
both.
We've got a final challenge for you tonight. It is taking a mythological figure and cyberpunking them the fuck up. I said the F word because the punk part of punk is cursing.
Oh yeah.
In your punk now, Aaron?
Punk as fuck. I did it again.
Would your
you
mom
know.
like it?
Well, I
Then
think
it's
you're
punk
halfway.
Yeah, she
fucking
cries
rock.
about it every night.
Uh-oh. It's a
It's
little
punk.
much.
I feel bad, but I can't stop it.
That's punk
He's
shit.
infected. It's starting to sound like crust punk.
Yeah, I got a piece of jerky in my ear. In my ear gauge.
Oh.
Not like in my ear, in the gauge.
A Slim
Yeah.
Jim plug.
just there for later, just in
And
case.
my preferred instrument is the washboard. Let's go.
That's not very cyber.
I
Or
put some
punk.
Govee lights on it. Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
glows.
It's a robot
That's right.
washboard.
From space. Cyberpunk doesn't deal with space much.
Nah, it's all about that dystopian city life.
But the Corpo lives in space. There you go.
Corpo.
All right, you guys.
It's like a Kupo, but Corpo.
It's good.
I'm King Corpo.
I don't like that being a cyberpunk. You guys ready?
Screen, don't auto
Yeah,
adjust
don't.
your brightness, you whore.
Leave it alone. Don't touch that dial. All right, I've got 60 on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, draw.
All right, time for the part that is going to take up a guaranteed majority. Is finding a goddamn pose.
On a motorcycle.
Motorcycle poses are very, very tough.
That's why I did it. But it's cool.
There you go. He's on a motorcycle.
So I would have done one of the laying down motorcycles. Where you like lay down on it, sort of like you're like bent over. The Akira
Oh,
bike.
like a. Okay. I thought I was like laying down the other way. Was going on in my mind
Like a luge.
a coffin on
recumbent motorcycle.
Yeah, like a coffin on wheels. You psychopath.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty. That's pretty cyberpunk.
It's like I don't need a hearse. I'm already in one.
It's more of a statement than a practical vehicle.
Well, I mean, when you get into the wreck, it's just like, don't bury me, just put me in the dump.
I want to be crushed in one of those car
let
crushers.
Me be crushed punk one more time. And then I can be crushed punk.
Man, Days and Days is taking notes.
Gonna look at something real quick.
Do I need to give you another 5-minute break?
No. I'm just checking something I did. Because I might have a pose I can use. Okay, no, never mind. It doesn't really fit. Alright. Might have had a cheat code. Didn't fit. Man, sorry, I'm just struggling to think of a pose. So I just gotta start doodling.
Yeah, luckily, like, mine is very like the action is very clear, so I had something pretty vivid to go off of.
Yeah, I can already kind of tell what you're doing. I think. We'll see.
Well, it's clear in my
Yeah.
head.
It's Ned Flanders pole dancing.
Yeah. How
I
did you
told you, it's
know?
pretty visible.
Famous mythological figure,
Yep.
Ned Flanders.
Letting it all hang out.
It's a cloth, not a cock. Calm yourself.
I mean, I was talking about Ned, but you,
Oh, I thought. Well, here, go to mine. I
Yeah.
thought you were commenting when it was at this point.
but what's it hiding?
The most mythological and cyberpunk of junk.
Yeah, his ultimate weapon.
Only love can save the future.
Oh, this song's super quiet. Okay, I think it's picking up. I'm gonna listen to it real fast so you guys are getting double. I apologize. Actually, I can mute. No, then I can't hear it. Turns out I still can't. It's just pretty quiet. It seems to be matching me, so I have to speak up.
I might.
What might you do?
I was about to say I might actually have gotten the pose on try one. I think I'm just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, get on my level.
What were the
What the
three
fuck, dude?
options you gave, or what were the other two?
Oh, I never even told you what
No.
this one was. Let me first
Yeah.
enlarge this. Because I might do some readjusting because I want to fit a little more of them in here. Give me just a moment and I'll delve into that.
No problem.
Oops, where is my tools? I can't work without my tools.
You know, crafts.
Real man works with his
Right.
hands.
Yeah, but okay, I put the tools in my hand. Calm the fuck down, purist.
I don't know. They say idle hands are the devil's playthings. I don't want to be played with the devil.
Shit, I need to still my
Yeah.
hands.
Still hands, still mind.
Okay.
You're saying you want to invite the devil to
Oh wait,
I
you're
mean,
right.
will
play
he
around?
Yeah, will he RSVP or what?
Probably won't.
No.
He'll probably show up like 20 minutes in.
I mean, fuck.
He replied maybe to the event.
Yeah. He's like, I have no intention of going, but I might.
There I go.
Might pop
A
in,
bit more.
take some food, and leave without really talking to
That
anybody.
sounds about right.
Oh, cool.
Maybe
so just
steal
like
something from the house.
Yeah.
But it's not even like anything of value to him. It's like a family photo.
I was gonna say they don't need this picture
Right.
of their family anyway.
Yeah, they see him every day.
This
Quit being
dog's been
greedy.
dead. Who cares?
Yeah, so I honestly like this prompt had me thinking all weekend. Or
Yeah.
I say all weekend, but all
Day.
yesterday and today. But
Ever since we decided it was the prompt.
yeah. like I had a couple of options that I was thinking about, and I did all this research on well, there's Neil Gaiman has a Norse
Oh, cool.
mythology book where it's just like collections of Norse mythology
Right.
stories. So it's like a little anthology. Um, and one of my favorite stories from that is the story of Tyr and Fenrir. And Fenrir is a wolf, one of Loki's children. Loki's 3 children, I think. But it's a wolf, and all the gods are worried about the wolf, and so Tyr raises the wolf to, be one of the good guys. And uh they were worried about the other children. Turned out they were right. Like one of them, I believe, is Nidhogg, which is the snake that's wrapped around the roots of the world tree, Yggdrasil. And Fenrir is supposed to eat the sun during Ragnarok.
That's no good.
Yeah, so Tyr raises it, and then they keep trying to bind Fenrir, but Fenrir keeps breaking out. And so they go to the dwarves. The dwarves make a special, essentially a silk ribbon, but it's made out of a bunch of fun, poetic stuff. So it's like the sound of a cat's footsteps, a woman's beard, and a few other just kind of nonsensical concepts. And he's sussy of it, so he asks one of the gods to place their hand in his mouth, kind of as collateral, just to make sure they're not fucking with him. And so Tyr, the one who raised him, does it, knowing full well that he's going to lose his hand, and he does. So I had this whole concept built around that for Tyr specifically, but then I went with something else just because I like the concept a lot more.
So you were thinking about it for a day and a half, and then just scrapped it all. Nice.
Yeah.
We have very similar problems, I guess you would call it, where I got really excited about one concept, which was all of the options. I had made Aaron pick for me earlier today, and all of the options I gave him were Egyptian. There was Khonshu, and just, I learned a lot about Khonshu, about basically how he was just a conglomeration of other gods. What was the other one? It was... Fuck, what was the name? It started with an H. Why can't I remember right now? Hold on, let me scroll up on this. I think it should be in here still.
Horse.
Hathor, I believe. Yes, the daughter of Ra, who is basically essentially the Egyptian lore version of the floods from the Bible. She was basically just released on Earth to kill all the humans for their sins. And the other gods are like, hey, Ra, please, stop your daughter. She's gonna murder everybody. So he's like, alright, fine. So she's supposed to be in this huge bloodlust, and Ra's just like, alright, you guys are gonna take this beer, and you're gonna dye it red so she thinks it's blood, and then leave it out in the open. And the story is that she drinks it all, passes out from getting drunk, and wakes up and becomes the most benevolent god there is.
Huh.
And I just loved how bizarre that
really
story
weird.
was. It is, but I wanted to do a before version where she is in a drunken rage and kind of have this red oil spilling out. But all the depictions of her are pretty much after. And I'm like, I don't know, it feels weird doing the before when she was a highly regarded goddess after the fact. It felt a little disjointed.
I can see that.
And then the one I ended up doing...
That's part of the story. That's...
Yeah. So I don't know. Something about it just like, I don't know, this doesn't like work for me. So instead I landed on Set, which is basically the Egyptian douchebag god. Like there's no other way to put it. He's supposed to be like pestilence, war, and evil shit. Um that's
A lot of
basically
the Egyptian gods seem pretty based, though. Like,
honestly.
is he responsible for it, or is it more like a Hades thing where he's in charge of it?
They do have that equivalent. That's Osiris. Set just straight up walked up to his brother, who walked up to Osiris before he was the quote unquote Hades of this mythology. Uh, just killed him and took his throne.
Oh, okay.
And then his son ended up fighting him for like not Set's son, Osiris's son fought him for like 80 years.
Neat.
Yeah. But that whole story about Isis stitching Osiris back together, but they missed a part, is how he ends up in the underworld and kind of how that becomes his domain.
I was gonna say, I
Okay.
thought Set was like an underworld god.
I'm not sure what happened after he gets booted from the quote unquote
Yeah.
throne.
I also thought he was like the god of the desert.
Oh, that's what it was. You reminded me. He got exiled to the
okay.
desert. Yeah, so you are correct.
From what I've seen with the pictures, that's one of the gods you see pretty often in sort of like hieroglyphics.
Yeah, he's the jackal-headed one. Or, it's
Yeah.
kind of jackalish. Looks kind of like
It's not
anteaterish.
like Anubis jackal.
Almost.
It's
Yeah, a little more
Yeah.
flaccid.
The old flaccid
Yep.
jackal. One of my favorite
I was
college
gonna say
pranks.
that's my favorite Metal Gear character.
I was also looking into like Hindu
Mhm.
myths because there are some like Bollywood action films that are centered around some characters who are essentially based off of like mythological characters.
Mhm.
Like what's it called? I think it's just RRR, like Triple R is one of those. I was also strongly considering doing Wukong.
Wukong's always a fun one.
Yeah.
I'm surprised neither of you went the route I expected, which was D&D.
Who would you
Oh,
have
I
done?
would have looked through like D&D gods.
Ah,
Say at that point, I would just be tempted to do the ones from like my campaign, which are all homebrewed, which is just equivalent to public masturbation. So no.
Fair.
You know, if we're gonna do that for a stream, we're just gonna set out to do that.
Yeah, OCs.
yeah, no, I was like very inspired by Neil Gaiman's Norse stories collection, and like the Norse mythologies are really cool, really poetic. Like the one, and this could just be polish over time, but I don't know. They just have really interesting, very human characters, and aren't they don't hide the fact that
Right.
they're human.
That's a
And
lot
I
of
was-
what I like about Greek mythology too.
Yeah, and also there's not all the pomp and circumstance of a, I'll say, a more practiced
Yeah.
religion.
Yeah.
There's not all the propriety. I thought about drawing Muhammad.
I would have let you.
That's of course a joke. I was just hoping it would get a bigger laugh.
I think their nerves were what hit first, but fair.
Could also have gone the route of
Because I was just like,
where do I go? How do I touch that? How do I approach this joke?
Shit, I liked how I had it
Could have gone
before.
with a god from like Brutal Legend.
Oh, one of the
Yeah.
gods of rock.
God, if I really wanted to be an asshole, it was supposed to be mythological beings. I could have just done Jesus.
Could've.
It could have.
Do the Buddha.
True.
But if you were just doing Brutal Legend, you could just draw Ozzy and be done with it. The true cyberpunk.
Would have to make him cyberpunk.
Give him some vents on his throat. I don't fucking know.
Give him a robot arm.
I have to say, I am just designing mine off the cuff, and I just love doing this kind of shit.
Well, it's working for you so far.
Yeah.
So got 41 minutes.
Not bad. I might actually have. What kind of finish are you going for? Are you going for full finish, Travis?
I was just kind of playing it by ear.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I'll only have time to do line work.
Good, because I think I'm just doing tight pencils, which, tomato tomato in this case. Because I wanted to make sure we're. I always like it when we're kind of at the same overall pace on these.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you blow me out of the water like in the last one, like it only gives me incentive to tighten up my game.
Well,
But I thought Tyr was going to be like a scientist who developed this AI. And then the AI constructs an EMP. Because I figured, what's the equivalent in cyberpunk society of eating the sun?
I like that.
Yeah, and there's going to be, I don't know, some stupid MacGuffin where Tyr has to, I don't know, have his hand on a button or something to keep this EMP from going off. Just some kind of allegory there.
What was I gonna ask? If these go well, do you just want to do this for the Thursday stream? Just more of this style of shit?
Sure.
All right, I'm down. Either continue this one, do one of the other characters we were thinking of.
Yeah, I'd be down. I may go in and do colors on this one because I mean, so far I like it, but there's still time for
Yeah,
that
you
to
still got
change.
37 minutes to fuck that up.
Oof.
What?
Just that sentence and that sentiment. Just, God.
I know I've been in a weird relationship with art lately.
We're working through it together.
I've been trying to work on some projects. I don't know, the same shit. Like I haven't been following through with forever. But it's just like, I don't know. Do you ever get a prompt and you're really not sure where to go with it? And then when you start getting into it, like, I don't know, you just spend a lot of your time spinning your wheels and backpedaling and
Did you upload these?
rethinking everything you do.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're the one who uploaded these. You should know that answer.
I mean, like, I don't mean for the show. I like,
Oh, in general, yes, absolutely.
I've had one that I don't know, I've been working on for fucking ever, and I apologize to the person who it's for. It's just the prompt in general is, I don't know, maybe I'm taking it too seriously, and I think it's more of a sensitive matter than it is, but basically the idea is just to build something off of the idea of brain injury, and so I get like really up in my head and I'm like overthinking everything I do with the peas because I'm like, I don't know, I don't want anything to come off as,
Negligent, almost.
yeah, thoughtless or crass or anything like that, but I also want to make a good piece in a style I care to do, and so I think I just overthink every possible aspect of it.
Yeah, actually, if it makes you feel better, I'm having that exact issue with the commission right now, and the guy's been extremely patient. And if he tells me today, like, he's out, he doesn't want it anymore, he has every right to. But, like, sometimes you just have shit that's a fucking pain. You know, when I do my coloring for comics, there's always a few panels I'm just like, the last thing I want to do is fucking look at this panel. So yeah, it happens.
I don't know if they're in chat. They may be listening, so. But
Oh.
they've been. Patient doesn't even cover it at this point. Is there a word for, like, super patience? Zen, maybe?
I think it's just somebody who respects an artist's time, which a lot of times we take for granted because there's so many people who don't want to do that. And you know, sometimes just shit's tough, man.
I just hope it's worth the wait. And so, like, the longer it takes, like, the better I feel it has to be, because I'm like, man, this better be fucking worth it.
Yeah, sometimes delays can really pump up your expectations just a little too high. I mean, look at Cyberpunk.
Topical.
I mean, we invited it on ourselves.
Topical.
Less and less by the day.
Yeah, I'm I'm in the. I think me and you were both in the smaller camp where it's like I was perfectly happy with
Yeah.
what I paid for the game,
I even played it.
and I paid
I paid
40. I
full
think
price 60.
I might have. I would have been happy if I had paid full price.
I thought it was fine. It was buggy. It was. I mean, we've talked about it before. It was a story and not like an open world like people expected.
I think that was a big downfall. It was marketed as if it was a Bethesda
Yes.
like, and everyone was jonesing for one because Bethesda hasn't even been delivering on that.
And they have not said anything concrete soon. They're still writing Fallout 76 somehow.
Yeah, because
I am
they were
surprised anybody went back to that game.
they finally added NPCs, and I can tell you from someone who played it before and after, it helped a lot. Still hollow, still soulless.
Yeah, it's better than it was.
Yes, and I am a Fallout fanboy. I love 4. Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't know.
I enjoyed 4 a lot. Like, it didn't seem well received, but I don't know if that's consensus or just the news I was fed.
I hear a lot of pushback on that one in particular, so I feel like it's a very split thing. I feel like that one was a bit of doomsay and less of actual truth. Because I talked to a lot of people who are in the same camp as us, where it's like, it was fine.
I guess we do have Starfield to look forward to in terms of Bethesda.
Yeah, what I've seen from it, I was pretty happy with what I was seeing.
The most anticipated game of the decade.
Maybe. I think the gunplay looks a little light. Like the guns don't have like I guess a
Yes.
weight to them.
Like the complete opposite of Borderlands 3 is how I would describe
Yeah.
their gun feel.
But they have time to fix that, or mods can fix that pretty easily with just better animations.
True.
And maybe
They seem to get the parts I give a shit about in a
Right.
Bethesda game. You know, if I want gunplay, I'm gonna play
right.
something else. If I'm being blunt, like, they're aware of what they can skimp on.
Yeah.
It feels like.
And as much as they shouldn't rely on it, people are gonna fix it with mods anyway.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, they couldn't do a 76 because it's an MMO.
And that's definitely gonna hurt its longevity.
Shit, I could pop it in right now and check it out.
They're still writing off of Skyrim, so I don't think they're hurting.
They're not. Except for they did sell a couple studios they owned. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Was one of them Arcane?
I
I don't know if they own or just
do not
publish for
remember.
Arcane.
I know they got rid of like IDOS. People that
Not
make
familiar.
Tomb Raider.
Okay, couldn't care less. Sorry, Tomb Raider fans.
Maybe I'm thinking of Square Enix. I think I'm thinking of Square Enix.
Oh, couldn't care less. Sorry, Square Enix fans. Found him.
Found the one
right.
fan.
Still waiting on the Bouncer 2. The Bouncer.
For what?
It was a
Not
PS2
familiar.
launch title beat 'em up by Square.
Oh, cool. I love it. I love the stuff Square does that isn't Final Fantasy. Not that I'm
Right.
anti Final Fantasy, just like as a generalization.
I really like that they have they now have an old school RPG like sub company.
Hell yeah, really?
I forget what it's called. It might just be called like the Tokyo RPG Project or something like that. What is it called? Nope, not that.
I'm kind of going full mech, but I mean that's still
Yeah.
in the realm of shit. So
What group made Triangle Strategy or Octopath? Now I gotta figure this out.
God bless this character. Is depicted with like cloven hooves a lot, like the whole like bottom half goat Satan look. And thank God I drew a character a lot that had like those double jointed legs, so it's like it doesn't even bother me.
Yeah, anybody who's seen Schoolhouses would know. Well, Schoolhouse, the one that's up.
I just legitimately don't know what you're talking about, so I can't save you.
You used a lot of your school stuff as reference in the schoolhouses or schoolhouse that we did.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's, I literally studied it for 3 years. How could it not be impactful, right?
Right.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking in terms of the show, so that completely, like, just, I guffawed at the whole fucking thing.
No, that's understandable. We haven't really we haven't made it a name brand yet.
Oh, you'll be happy to know, potentially, Dakota, that Square Enix recently sold off the Legacy of Kain IP.
Oh, I never played anything but that demo.
Oh,
I have
never
zero
mind.
attachment.
Do you know Deus Ex?
That is still kind of neat
Do you-
news, though.
Do you know
What
Deus
was that
Ex?
about Deus Ex?
They sold that.
I do.
And
Oh,
Thief and
cool.
Tomb Raider.
Thief. Boy, I don't. When was the last time
There's
Thief
a
came
rumor
out?
that they're working on a remake of the first one.
Interesting. I barely played it because I sucked
the
at
end,
it, and then I don't know why I didn't
oh, I don't
go
know,
back.
it's hard. They're real hard.
That's probably it.
The answer to your previous question was 2014 is when the last Thief game came out, and I don't remember it being well received. Tokyo RPG Factory is the sub game developer that they made, sub company. Yes.
Oh, the old school one. That's pretty. I'm so happy that's a thing. That's just
they've
cool.
made 3 RPGs so far in the past 6 years. Nothing recent, not since 2019, so I don't know what they're doing.
Original RPGs or
The first one they made was I Am
Cool.
Setsuna, which I did play. It was pretty cool. They based the first 3 RPGs they made from the Japanese concept of Setsugeka, which means snow, moon, and flowers. So the first 3 games, the first one was snow, the second one was moon, the third one was flowers. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's a cool idea. I don't know what they've been working on recently. But yeah, they basically wanted to make a they saw that turn-based RPGs have gone out of style. And there's still people that want to play them. So they basically made a group that would make old school, like Super Nintendo type era RPGs. What they call the Golden Age. Yeah,
That's cool. Still like to play those games, but check it off on your bingo card. Who has the time?
Speaking of time.
Legal joke.
Yeah, there you go. There's another one. You guys got
A legal joke about
Oh,
Missouri
wow.
sucking.
Just cross 2 of them off.
Woo!
You got 22 and a half minutes.
Good to know. We should probably add me talking about my
Yeah.
school to it, because I do that a lot, even though it feels like an obvious, like, well, of course he does.
Yeah, I don't think.
Or do you think
I'd
that
say
one's just
that's
like
more a mainstay of the show than it would be like a.
a bit? You know what? Fair. Rescinded.
It's more of a feature.
It's a you know, it's not a bug. It's a feature. And then a Bethesda ad just played.
By Starfield.
All right, I have to do at least one hoof if I'm going.
Not sponsored, but we could be.
Yeah, please.
For the right price.
Todd Howard, open up that wallet.
It won't take a lot with us, don't worry.
Just 3 free copies
Yep.
of Starfield, please.
And maybe a platform to
You've got a
play it on
computer?
too, please.
Oh yeah, I need a new graphics card.
Yeah, buy me the new 4000 line of RTX cards, please. They're not even announced formally yet, but I know you have them.
Todd's got the inside track.
That's why he thinks these games run.
He's always
Run
on next
mine,
gen.
I don't know. He's the guy that just posts in the forums from 6 years ago. Works on mine.
Fucking upgrade your hardware, losers.
Oh, you're not on the 8000 line? Poor you.
Yeah, Todd.
Yeah,
That's why we're reaching
we can't
out.
play your games, Todd.
Todd, please. I just want to run through the
Yep.
forest and pick herbs. I don't even give a
I've
shit
got
about
a
alchemy.
nerd addiction.
Please.
Skoom's not going to cook itself.
Rod? Todd, I'm addicted. Todd, that's just more evidence I'm addicted to your fictional drugs, please.
Morrowind remake when?
What remake?
What was that? You wrote it
Morrowind
out.
remake
even-
when?
God. How have they not done that,
One
actually?
of the expansions for Elder Scrolls Online was in Morrowind.
Yeah, oh, see, that's also a problem. Just like, cool. You've got Elder Scrolls Online. It's a fine game. I actually think it's really good. Just work on a main title, you fucking cowards.
Yeah, they're working on the next Elder Scrolls.
So they
There's
say.
Teaser of a teaser trailer. Yeah.
They have a
that's
title.
really it, yeah.
Excuse
Nope,
me, sorry
you're
if
good.
that came through.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
cool.
know. We don't even know where the next Elder Scrolls is going to take place. People are thinking like
A lot of people are thinking High Rock, or High Ridge, whatever it's called. High Rock.
High Ridge is a Missouri principality.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've been poisoned.
Todd, please.
What's that timer looking like?
1835.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to fully finish, so I might start doing some of the environment stuff. And it sounds like Travis and I are going to work on these
Hell
on
yeah.
Thursday as well.
Part of this pose I definitely don't have are what he's supposed to be doing with those legs. Pretty much anything you want at
Ooh.
this point.
I really hope that Bayonetta 3 is good because that would make 3 platinum games that fucking bombed in the last like 2 years. And that does not bode well for them.
No.
Because I don't even remember all the 2 other games, but they were not good. One of them was an online game that within a month had like literally 10 people on Steam playing.
Oh,
Babylon's
bummer.
Fall. That's what it was.
I mean, that
I
is
didn't even
literally.
hear about that.
I mean, even AAA MMOs go that way
Not
now.
in a month.
I mean, maybe not 10 players, but man, they get
Yeah.
shit on pretty fast.
The attention span, like, it's funny because like even globally, the attention span's gotten worse for people, and game developers have gotten cheaper and just want to do service games, and nobody wants. I can't say nobody, but I feel like the general like market for that is shifting because
Yeah, it's circling back.
just like how EA's like, oh, we don't want to do single player games. You might, I mean, the new, it's not new anymore, but the Star Wars game, Jedi Fallen Order, that was like a Dark Souls clone.
Yeah.
Sold really well and had no microtransactions or anything like that. And it was an EA game.
Almost as if your IP based on story benefited from having
Yeah.
a fucking story.
Well, we didn't make extra
Yeah, we
money
stopped
off of
making
it.
money after 6 months.
Oh, sorry. Did you only have a huge net profit and not a gigantic one?
Todd Howard, please.
Shut the fuck up, you goddamn CEO bitch babies.
That's some
Sorry.
aggression right there.
It's just the fucking mentality of
Yeah.
those people is beyond me.
I can't completely drown in my money. Ugh.
Greed is a short-sighted emotion. It's a very base emotion.
No, Mr. Bezos, I don't know why nobody wants to talk to you. It couldn't have anything to do with your extreme disconnect from humanity.
No,
Oh,
I should probably spend more money extravagantly and destructively.
What's that?
I should probably spend more money. Oh, I thought you actually wanted me to repeat myself.
No,
Sorry.
I was expanding. On Mr. Twitch's bullshit.
You hear that, Mr. Twitch? Please don't kill our stream. We're in the
My
middle of
bitrate's
something.
dying.
Do it. Prove my point, you bald fuck.
I wouldn't put that past him.
Shut these guys
Because
down.
you know he has no self-worth.
Oh, yeah.
I have nothing against you, Mr. Bezos.
Oh.
Please partner my stream.
You may have identified which of the three of us is a fucking
Got my own
coward.
stream to look out for, yo.
God damn it! You don't have to.
I mean, if he partners 10 paces, then I don't know. Maybe he's a very strong, handsome, and confident man. But
Very
until
big
that
hand.
point,
yeah, very
fuck
small.
him.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll just cut to the chase. I'll suck your proverbial cock if you do that. Let's just quit beating around the bush.
You want to beat
Why
around
not?
his bush?
It's probably as bald as his head. So
where do you think all the hair went?
I'm pretty sure he just got
ultimate merkin.
Yeah, he's probably just worried about people cloning him because he's so narcissistic.
I put all my hair on Mars.
That's why he gets regular blood transfusions.
I have backup toupees on 3 planets in this solar system.
Just this one alone.
He never has the same blood type in a single year.
Oh my god, I love
switch
that.
my blood type out every New Year's.
There's some fucking analyst going nuts. It's like, I don't get it. He was cold-blooded just 2 weeks ago.
We created a new blood type just for me.
I saw that movie Morbius, and there was that blue stuff, and I got an idea.
I've been talking to Jared Leto like daily for 3 months now, and anyway,
we're the only ones who will talk to each other.
We did it on iPatriot or whatever the fuck.
Speaking of, there was an article that came out of they uncovered a corpse that had a sickle implanted around its neck because allegedly that was a thing they used to do when they feared somebody was a
Whoa.
vampire, and they put the sickle there to kill it if it
Huh.
rises from the dead. So they allegedly unearthed what was a suspected
That's pretty
vampire.
dope.
Of course, it was probably just yeah.
I mean,
It's
we'll
probably
find
just-
out.
Yeah, right. Well, every post was like, "For the love of fucking
Yeah.
God, leave it alone."
Don't touch it. Come on. I heard similar posts from when they found the oldest prosthetic eye. It was in like a very tall like priestess or something, and people were like, "Do
Oh,
not
yeah.
remove the eye."
But I want to see what she saw.
That'd be pretty cool. I also saw a post that remarked about how old Egypt was as a culture. It spanned 3,000 years.
Oh,
Wow.
when I was doing research, their mythology has so
Yeah.
many different iterations. It's wild.
When Cleopatra lived, she was closer to, and I'm going to use the dreaded terms, she was closer to cryptocurrency than she was the invention of the pyramids. Or creation.
Dang.
They had ancient archaeologists pulling up stuff from their culture. Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
It's weird to think how far reaching just that culture is.
And good reason they're called the
Yeah.
oldest civilization. Look at all that fucking accolade. Just, oof.
Maybe America will keep on ticking yet. And just keep on ravaging and destroying.
Please
no.
no.
How do we explain to our parents? So many of our generation don't have kids because we're confident it'll end.
Oh, yeah, that's a legitimate fear of mine and why I never want to have a child.
Unironically, yes. Same. Of course. I can be talked out of that. Yeah.
I had a cat in my face. He took all of my intention away.
I was about to say, who knows how things are going to change in 10 years, right?
Yeah. We're going to look back on these streams and... Well, either we'll be able to look back on these streams and say what an asshole we were, or the face of the planet will have turned to glass.
No one but the aliens in 1,000 years will find these streams.
Yeah, and then they'll form some weird mythology around it.
Cool.
I mean, just for clarity for those eventual aliens, yes, almost everything's a kink.
Oh, they knew that. Like, if they've gone this deep, they had to have known that by this point.
I guess, but we don't know what parts of the internet are going to be left over.
They're just going to find the 10 Paces VODs.
Yeah, that's it. And they're going to think all artists are lawyers. That's going to be my legacy.
Yeah, so it's kind of like how barbers were doctors. Yeah, so the people who drew also seem to be in charge of the lawmaking of the land.
We could tell by the way the law abused all of their art continuously. Why else would they do it if they were not the ones creating it?
Because it's a hyper-competitive market.
But what were the points?
It was about the prestige and the honor. They were so respected in their society. God, that dead air was really wild because I've got a different different music on from the stream. For those who don't know in chat, and boy, it was some angry German. Oh, sorry, correction, Russian.
I guess I could see where you could get those confused.
I knew it was a foreign language, and the only options I have are Russian,
Yeah.
German, and Japanese,
Fair
and I
enough.
knew it wasn't Japanese. Oh, sorry, French is an option too, but that's also pretty distinct. God, I have so many, like, I've got like 4 or 5 French bands I listen to, and almost all of them speak exclusively English.
Yeah, I mean, like, English is pretty wide spoken.
Yep. Well, a couple of them specifically came to the States just because that music scene didn't exist in France.
Oh.
Yeah. Which surprised me to hear from them. But, take this with a grain of salt, because the guy also followed it up with my favorite word to say is fuck. Which, respectable, but, you gotta know who you're dealing with sometimes.
It's naturalized.
Yeah, he fit right in.
Fuck is a pretty good word.
God, it was such a wholesome set, too. Like, I don't even actually care for that band's music all that much, if I'm being honest. But they were just such nice people, I decided to always put them on, like, every app and play their music. Just like, I'll make you a couple pennies over the years.
You could just buy some merch and then they might get a couple dollars.
Doesn't like them that much.
They haven't been touring, so I would go see them again if they were. They might again here soon.
Yeah, tours are starting to open up.
Yeah, I went to my first one in like
Yikes.
6 years recently. God, it was so nice. I kind of like this. It looks like a tiny foot right now when you zoom out, instead of just like the cat. God, I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, just draw a rock under him, like under the.
I think what I'm gonna do is
draw a head.
Just keep the foot a little smaller because it works.
What are we at time-wise?
Just 5 left.
I think we're just gonna add some rough shadows and call it.
Yeah, better to get a closer to completed piece rather than trying to add too much.
Yeah. I fix some stuff around this neck here. I've got a no neck situation going on.
That's his name, Johnny No Neck.
That's a very not mafia name. Did I ever tell you the story of Johnny Two Beers?
No, go ahead.
Is this a bit or a real story?
Real story. Not a good one, but
it's all right.
I got real drunk. Like, there's a bar over in Columbia that would do dollar pints on certain beers on Mondays. Irish pub, yeah. So that'd be the spot. And so, like, I don't know, they had this weird dichotomy between the table servers and the bar. I guess it was just kind of about who would get the tips, but so I waited for the server to order my beer, and then a friend went and got me a beer at the bar without me knowing. And so I end up with 2 beers like at the same time. And that really set the pace for the night.
Johnny Two Beers.
And I turned into a trash person. But yeah, that was the birth of Johnny Two Beers. and it was even better because the person who brought me the beers was asking if they could transfer their tab to the waitress, just so they could chill out and at the table with us. And she's like, yeah, just don't leave without paying. And I'm like, they call him the runaway kid. And the waitress did not find it that funny.
Oh.
But then we ended up coming up with mafia names for everybody with us that night.
I will say a sense of humor will usually get you more tips.
Did you give the waitress a name?
Mean-eyed Meg. I'm just doing that on the spot. No, we didn't that night.
Well, it sounds like she shouldn't have gotten as many tips as the bartender. He would have laughed.
Yeah. I thought it was a good joke. The timing was there anyway. It doesn't quite show in retelling, but like I said, it's not a great story.
It did. I had to listen to it. But it's 10 paces. When does it ever have to be a good story?
We'll work on that one of these days.
We'll come up with full talking points before the show, and it'll be...
We used to try that, and the funny thing is, we just dropped it, and I don't think it ever had any impact.
We were like, okay, we'll talk about these things, and then we never did. So we're just like...
So we're going to talk about Kingdom Hearts on the Kingdom Hearts episode? No fucking way.
There's another bingo card.
Yep.
Oh, God damn it.
You got 30 seconds.
Man, whenever we have our celebration stream, you guys know what I'm talking about. We should turn that into a drinking game. Anytime we hit a bingo card topic, we have to take a drink or something.
Sure.
And sure, I can just slam the 5th early if you want.
Pre-game. It'll make for an interesting show. That's time, so finish up what you're going to finish up, and we will move on out of here.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with it.
Well, Travis, if you want, you can explain it a bit more. Give me your final thoughts.
Yeah. So I don't think I said which character I ended up going with. But it's Johnny Appleseed. And I'm just taking the concept of going around and spreading apples. Apparently Johnny Appleseed actually went around setting up nurseries at a lot of locations, but I decided to omit a lot of the lore just because he was a missionary, and I'm not about that. But so I figured for this cyberpunk one, he's a scrapper, a wastelander, but he's going across the waste, setting up kind of a local point-to-point internet system. Because that's what they have in a lot of I think in Iraq they have they have essentially these broadcast modems, and so it's like a peer-to-peer internet.
That's so cool. That shit will never be able to see what's on them.
Exactly. I wish we could have that here, but we can't have nice things. Also, I don't know that it'd be as reliable as a codified system. Honestly, I wish we'd get it as a utility.
I've always wanted to learn how to how an IP is made and ISP is made and make your own ISP.
I mean, in the States, the answer is as
Yeah,
shittily as possible.
but I want to make a good one for me and my homies.
Oh yeah, I agree. That'd be amazing.
A lot of its infrastructure. Start investing in lines.
Lines and towers and tubes.
Yeah, in fact, my stepdad basically had a big dick contest with Charter over his internet line, where they at first were trying to quote him the cost, and he basically told the guy on the other side of the line is like, listen, I dig a lot of the lines for you guys in this area. I'm gonna do it, and then you're gonna do just the installation fee. And the guy on the other line, of course, was like, ha ha ha, sure, whatever. So my stepdad calls back a week later, having done just that, and nearly got that guy fired because all of it was true. He did dig the line. He does do work for them. And he basically just called that dude's bluff, like, in an insane fashion.
That's awesome.
Very punk.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's one thing you don't question him on. It is his work ethic and quality of work.
I mean, that's one of the things you really don't want to have to question someone on.
No, and he knows that's how you keep a business afloat. All right, I'm done dicking around. So I didn't get to one arm, but
Oh, that was the important arm. That's okay.
I'll get there.
Yeah, because you guys said you're probably gonna do these on Thursday.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm having fun with this.
I dig them. Do you want to go? Do you want to give me your sales pitch?
Yeah, I didn't think too hard about his backstory, but I would imagine give it to line it up with his like original lore. I think he would have been probably infamous for being like a early generation mech, and probably famous for being the first major AI to go rogue. And it actually he assassinated the local area's leader. And basically went rogue until they tricked his AI into the desert, and now he just wanders aimlessly around there, attacking anything.
That's a cool.
That's
lore.
cool.
Yeah, I feel like it fits the story.
I like the head design there.
Zoom in on it.
Thank you. One sec, I gotta go back on. So yeah, I think I might color this piece eventually too.
I would, yeah, or like make it a black hole or something.
Yeah, because I want to go with green for the eyes, just for that Egyptian feel. Probably faded like trim on a lot of the plates.
Would you have it look a little weathered, like he's been there a while?
Yeah, very rustic gold and just straight up rust in some spots.
Yeah, those are really great. I didn't know where you guys are going with these, so good job on fleshing those out.
Thank you.
Expectations subverted.
I can't wait till Travis and I get to turn our buckaroos in for toys at the front desk.
Well, good news. You guys got some little like spider rings or Tootsie Rolls. I don't know what you all were trying to get. Oh, you can get plenty of those. Yeah, you...
Perfect.
I want one of those punch out and assemble planes.
Ooh, that's a good call.
I always like the little parachute guys that like you rip the little plastic bit and they fly up and then come down. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Dakota, what are you getting at the game corner?
Well, I have to get at least one sticky hand for the hand I didn't get to finish. So that's his replacement until Thursday. God, and you know what? I think I'd be a follower. If I saw Travis get the little punch-out planes, I'd just think it's the coolest thing ever and copy that.
And they're not all the same.
Yeah, but that's what I'd use the rest on, because I'm like, holy shit, that's neat.
I'm gonna get one of those, and I want to get the cheap off-brand candy so I can get a whole lot of it.
Yeah, it's like 5
So
pieces
it's
for like 2 points.
yeah.
Oh, I'd get one of those like pencil grips too, thinking it's
And then
useful.
you lose it on the car ride home, yeah.
I get the eraser that looks and smells like grapes, but does not taste like them.
And does not erase. Erases about as well as an actual grape.
Yeah.
Well, Dakota, you are the winner for this week's showdown. What are you gonna?
I cheated. I cheated a
Well,
little. So.
sometimes cheating gets you ahead.
Oh well, victory well earned. It's just it really came down to Travis went with American mythology, and America's just the worst country. So
Yeah, that's a fact. I did have reservations on this character for that reason.
Yeah, I was about to say, when you went into the backstory, I'm like, now I'm really wondering why you picked it. Like, are we going to be starting new ones Thursday? I'm starting to wonder.
Well,
honestly, like the tree planting and stuff was pretty cool.
Yeah, that concept's cool. You know what? Actually, yeah, you took something you kind of didn't like and turned it into something you do like. Fuck,
Yeah.
I just noticed something I don't like
good news,
about
you
mine.
can fix it on Thursday or in between and not tell anyone.
True.
But yeah, if you guys want to see more of this, Thursday they're going to be touching these up, 8 p.m. Live on this channel, 8 p.m. Central, just like when we started today. You can catch the VODs on YouTube, uploaded throughout the week, high noon on the days that it does happen. Dakota's going to lose a point for Kirby, I saw that. Okay, 2 points, sure. You may not be the winner, man.
All right. Third one's to close it. Permission
yeah,
to close?
Sure.
Never mind, I don't need... Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I was very tempted to stop stream.
The third one, it's like fucking Bloody Mary.
Do we have someone we want to send it to? Or are we just going to send these guys on their own journeys?
Let me check. I'm sure there's someone doing a fancy Labor Day stream.
Frank Howley.
Hey,
I don't know
if you trust him, I trust him.
He's a just very kind, sweet boy.
I have someone who is another artist doing commissions for charity right now. If not to raid, just to put. I was gonna say I can just put them in chat so people know they're there too.
Yeah.
Let's just give them the raid.
All right. Well, here's the link in chat for you to take. But yeah, I just I've watched some of their YouTube videos and they seem incredibly nice.
Are you taking care of that, Travis?
I don't know who it is.
I put it in a chat.
Oh.
It looks like they're in focus mode, which I'm assuming means they don't pay a lot of attention. But damn, they do some good work.
I messed that up. Oh, you got it.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in a couple days. Happy trails.
Happy trails.
Stay hydrated. Keep a gun at your side. Goodbye. Oh, I like their art.
Close down all that horse shit. I pulled up so much reference and used literally none of it.
I pulled up more reference for the second one.
I had a
Oh, they typed in thank you for the raid. I wonder if they have a... Oh, mic off. Okay. It's right there in the corner.
I had a special surprise if one of you bitched about Duke Nukem. Do you want to know what it was?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Blow it out your ass.
I had a feeling.
I was wondering why you're like,
Yeah.
is that okay?
The funny thing is, I think you structured it so the difficulty curve was the exact opposite. Like, it only
That's
got
fine.
easier.
That's probably for the best.
I mean, it made
Yeah.
us look a little bit better. Or at least me.
I know, that first one I knocked it out, but from then on out, like, I could not keep track of where I was on my tablet.
Yeah. I mean, aside from my horseshit one, I was doing slightly better.
Yeah, you've also had more practice with it.
Yeah. Well, also, I should have not been in landscape. I should have been in fucking portrait. So I would have been able to actually fit the characters the way I was doing it.
I couldn't imagine doing those at all. They seem so difficult.
A lot of it's brain off, spatial awareness. I mean, honestly, if you are you left-handed or right-handed? Okay, so for you, it'll just basically like mouse accuracy. That doesn't translate for me because I mouse with my right, draw with my left. But
if it accepts both inputs, you could do both.
I have done that. I actually sometimes will do that when I draw. But that's why I don't use the monitors or the extra things or like little like clicky things on the pads because I just use my right hand on my keyboard.
All right. Is there anything else we want to touch on?
I'm good.
Hell
I don't got anything. Except to get ready for work tomorrow.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it happens. All right.
Spit in your boss's coffee for me.
All right.
Will do.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys real soon.
Bye-bye.